Okay, so I finally got my camera back from my friend that I lent for a school project, and so the quality should be better, but I'm not sure about the audio, so I'm really sorry in advance. But yeah, so hey guys, I'm Key and I'm pretty. So I thought I'd share with other trans guys out there who are pretty, like how to present yourself better as masculine if that's what you're going for. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so I think one of the first major changes for a pretty trans guy is probably getting your hair cut. My brother took me to get my one, and at first we went to a barber's, but it was kind of intimidating the first time, so we found a unisex hairdressers, which I recommend, because then they won't question you or anything, and they would probably know how to handle that much hair, because I had like super duper long hair, like up to my butt, and you have to keep in mind that your very first haircut won't always look like how you want it, but yeah, my first haircut didn't look like how I wanted it, but I was just happy as long as it was short. So yeah, and I actually recently got a haircut a couple of days ago, and I'd show you, but I curled my hair today, so like it won't look the same, and I'll probably insert some pictures, but you can kind of see my cut. I usually get a 1 to 2 on my sides and back, and just trim a little bit of my fringe if it's really long. But yeah, it's simple. Like after your first haircut, you can probably go to barbers after that, and it'll probably take a couple of tries to find the right cut for you that matches your face. But yeah, oh, and what you should do is ask, like if you're out to people, you should ask, or you could just say actually that you're getting a short haircut, just for like handling it easier and stuff. And yeah, you should ask your friends and family what short hairstyle would suit you. And what I did was I found pictures on Google, and like I found multiple pictures, and then I showed people and asked them which one would suit me best. And it would be best if you found like people are from the same race as you, because there are different hair types and some hairstyles won't work with some hair types. So yeah, you should do that. Oh, and also it'll be a good idea to let people know when you're getting a haircut, so when they see you, it won't be like shocker or whatever. So I'm not out to my dad, and basically what I just told him was that I'm getting my haircut short, and he can't really do anything about it, because all my life my dad wanted me to keep my hair long, but I decided that I'm just going to get it cut short no matter how he feels about it. I'm out to everyone else, and they were okay with it, except Mum actually cried when she was there, and she left home early, but you know, it is what it is. So, clothing. I actually kind of hate shopping, but I also like it because I get new clothes. But what I hate about it is trying to find clothes that actually fit me. And well, if you're trying to present yourself as more masculine, you obviously want to buy clothes from the men or even the little boys section. Okay, I wouldn't say little boys, because I actually buy stuff from the big boys section, and I'm actually size small in the men's, and 13 to 15 years in the big boys section. And usually what I wear is like a lot of baggy clothing to, like, I guess to hide some of my feminine features, and I just like wearing baggy clothing. But I usually wear a lot of hoodies, t-shirts, joggers actually, because it's actually really hard to find jeans and pants that fit. But what I do is I either buy from the big boys section or find the smallest jean size that fit me. But actually slim fit jeans actually fit really well, and you just have to find like the right sizing and the right length. But if it's too long, you can always like cuff it. It's not a bad look. Oh, and I heard shirts are really good. I don't wear a lot of shorts, but I've seen a lot of trans guys talk about it, and basically it just, I guess it just hides and it stays fitting. Not like fitting to your body, but it stays like the shape it is, so you wouldn't have to worry. And it will be good to get a lot of graphic like t-shirts or hoodies, because then people will obviously be distracted and stuff. Oh, and shoes. I'm a size 5, which is very, very rare to find in the men's section. So what I do is I buy junior shoes, which is fine, and then they're cheaper anyways. So it's a win-win. And this is actually from the boys section here, so it's actually really good. Oh, and what I do is if you actually have siblings, you can always steal their clothes. I've done that with my brother for years, and he gets really annoyed. And even this hat is from him, and he doesn't even know that I'm wearing it. So my brother's actually really great. He actually took me shopping when I first came out to get a new wardrobe and stuff, and I was actually feeling really sad, so he took me as well. Okay, so the next one is binding, and personally I can't really give like my personal experience because I actually don't bind, because fortunately I have a small chest, so when I'm wearing clothes people don't really pay attention because they can't really see anything. Like, I'm quite flat. Like, and when I'm at home I usually wear t-shirts and stuff, and I don't really care about when I'm home, and when I go out I'm wearing hoodies, jackets and stuff, so like layering up covers it, I guess, even though there's nothing really to show. But I found some like really good binders that are popular with trans guys, like there's Underworks and GC2B, I'm not really sure, but yeah, I guess I'll put the links down below. And what you do not want to do is use bandages to wrap, or even duct tape, because that could actually really damage your ribs, and you wouldn't want that, obviously. I've seen KT tapes, which I have been tempted to buy actually. And yeah, but you gotta make sure that you don't tape it tight, I guess. And I've heard binding with a sports bra backwards is good, but I probably just recommend using an actual binder. And I think the max amount of time is 12 hours, but 8 to 12 hours. So I'll probably recommend taking it off the 8 just in case, because you want to be safe, right? So make sure your safety's first. So next thing is packing, which is what you do to give the impression of a bulge down below. And well, I don't pack as well, but I have been looking into some packers like Mr. Limpy and stuff for like days that I am dysphoric, but I haven't been getting like any dysphoria down below. But yeah, I'll put a link down to some packers that I found. There's also like STPs and stuff, which is stand to pee. So if you're dysphoric going to the toilet, you can use is to like stand to be, obviously, but yeah, so you could also do that if you're dysphoric. Okay, so almost all pretty trans guys are dysphoric about their voice. I think I'm most dysphoric about my voice, even though my girlfriend and my friends say that my voice doesn't sound feminine, but like, I still think it sounds quite feminine for an average male. And usually I actually pass about like, I'd say 99% of the time until I talk, and then people get either confused and don't mention it, or they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, and then get confused as why I didn't correct them. But yeah, I mean, there are ways to make your voice deeper, and one of them is actually singing male parts, which I do a lot. I sing to my girlfriend like all the time, and I've heard other ways, like methods, like if you tilt your head back and say something like was it Bing Bong King Kong Ding Dong while tilting your head up, but I don't know if that actually works or not, but it'll be a good try, I guess. But yeah. Okay, so if you're into working out, unlike me, I guess you could work out to get like a better physique, like gaining muscles and I guess not broadening, but like gaining back muscles and stuff. I used to work out a lot, but I don't anymore, so because when I wear baggy clothing, nobody really sees like my body, but that's another way that you could do. Okay, so mannerisms / posture, because there are certain types of things that males and females do that I guess make them stand out, if that makes any sense. I'm not saying that you can't do this if you're male or female, but I guess it's just what people see that they link with masculinity and femininity. Okay, so it's probably gonna get loud because of my nephew and nieces since they got back from school. But if you have a male friend or a brother or like even your dad, you could always just like imitate how they walk and how they sit and their stance, like how they're standing when talking, are their arms crossed or hands in your pocket and stuff like that. So you could always try and do that. So I guess my testosterone levels are like high for the average biological female, because I have facial hair, which people always have made fun of me for, but I don't know why, because I actually always liked it, but I guess I didn't really care what people think. But yeah, so you could always, if you have facial hair, you can always shave to make it like grow back and stubble and darker, but I haven't been doing that. I've only ever done it once when I was little and I got really scared, but I don't do it because I feel like I would miss it, which is really sad. But yeah, I don't really do it, but I'll probably do it in the future. But if you don't have facial hair, you always use mascara to like imitate a moustache, beard, sideburns. Oh, and guys usually have bushier eyebrows, and my eyebrows are quite bushy, and so I used to thread them when I wasn't out, but yeah, I like my eyebrows and I like my moustache. And I think that's it for the video. I'm sorry if I missed stuff out or wasn't really clear on stuff, but you can always ask me questions, so thanks. Stay low key.